Hey, everybody. Welcome, fellow otakus. Welcome to Otaku International Podcast. I'm Ike-senpain, and we are having an anime conversation about horror, big brain animes you should watch, and we're going to be talking about My Hero Academia and Dr. Stone. After that, we're going to have a Q&A, and feel free to join our conversations in the chat, or join and have conversations in the chat at any point in the time. Starting us off with our host, we're going to have Kiwi-chan.
Hi, guys.
Chillycrackers.
Hey guys.
And Pizza-kun.
Yo.
And before we start, we're going to talk real quick about our Discord, all right? So very quick, if you guys literally need anyone to talk to about anime, we're literally there all the time. We talk about manga, manhwas, webtoons, and anime, like I said. And on top of that, we're a very big international group. So you can come from just about anywhere in the world. Come on in and hang out with us, all right? So let's get this started. Now, best horror animes or mangas, all right? I want to start this off because you know what? A lot of people think that anime itself is only, you know, Pokemon, Digimon, and like those type of things that we grew up with. But honestly, there's so many different genres out there. There really is. And one of the biggest ones that a lot of people don't really look into are those horrors. So very quick to start it off, Kiwi, what is your horror that you want to talk about?
I like to talk about it's called Serial of Experiment Lane. The reason is it's a really good story. It's a 1980 it's a very old anime, but it's a really good horror anime that explains for a young person getting experimental, and she got into a school that she wants to learn, but finds out that this school is not what she thinks, and they actually experiment people here, and she didn't have anywhere to go, and she's also a orphanage, so she actually lives in this school alone by this person who loves to scientist different parts of your body and stuff. So it's a really good anime, but has a good storyline. It also has a manga, so I suggest you guys read it. It's really graphic to the point, but I would not spoil you anything. I just want you guys to let you guys know it's really good to dip your into if you are into science horror theme of it.
Oh, okay. It's like one of those little twist type things, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And how about you, Chili?
All right, my favorite horror anime is called Another. The whole point of Another is a new student shows up to his school and he notices that there's one girl doesn't really have any friends. So he talks to her, and it turns out that most of the people in the entire classroom, if not all, ostracize her or just doesn't even talk to her at all. Apparently there's a curse in the classroom, and they have to pretty much treat one person as an outcast because it goes back to a urban legend that the class started about people just randomly dying because this one girl died. And so everyone sees him talking to her, and when that happens, people actually start dying. Apparently the curse actually kills people in their classroom or one of their loved ones. And that literally goes throughout the entire series of people in their class and their loved ones dying. It's probably, out of all the horror animes I've seen, it's got some like pretty interesting deaths in there. Like the very most famous one out of most horror animes is with a girl falling down the stairs and getting scored by an umbrella.
Why does that remind me of One Piece?
What? You know what? Actually, Another actually reminds me of Final Destination.
Yes. It's almost like that.
Like literally, if you watch Final Destination, that's almost exactly what Another is, but with like a way bigger twist to it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man!
No, I meant like, you know, where Zoro's girlfriend died. You know, like she fell from the stairs. You know.
Oh my god!
That kind of
okay.
thingy.
I see what you mean. But she didn't fall in an umbrella.
There's a lot of animes with characters falling down the stairs. If you really think
That
about
is
it.
true.
True.
Then
I mean, it's a weird way to die.
instead of Chakun, like in Isekai, when you get hit, it's more like a stairs. Okay,
Stair-kun?
stairs are
Yeah.
stair-kun.
You know, Stair-kun?
Go into
Oh
an
my
isekai
God.
because you fell down the stairs. That'd be something.
Hey, that's a good. You know what? I would actually find something like
Stop.
that.
They're gonna make an isekai like that. You stop it
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, like mine. Unlike Kiwis and Chili's, everyone must have heard about it. Everyone knows it. It's called Parasite. I mean, I'm surprised that you guys
Oh yeah.
that you guys didn't talk about it.
Oh,
I mean, it's insane.
it's so good.
Like it's about a school guy, Izumi, and in the night they're like the parasites came down to Earth in the middle of the night, and what the parasites do is like they take over your brain, and it's like really the first episode, but the parasite fails to get into his brain because the parasite tried to go in his ear, but he had earplugs in, to listen to music and end up in his right hand. That's so. It's about a school guy, and then it changes everything. Like a lot of different parasites did manage to take over their host, and it's some bloody massacre from left to right. And there are some amazing plot twists, like that's you won't forget. Even
Dude.
it's 5 years, and I remembered by heart the whole fucking episode. It's like 24 episodes long, but I mean, you'll zoom right through it. It's amazing.
Dude, the forms that the parasites take when after they take over the host, this every single time, every single one of them it just sets you up. You're like,
Bro, it's like the head goes like four ways and
crazy. It
and
is
slice
crazy.
and dices them, like the freaking butter up in there.
The way that it just manipulates the body, and like they're able to, of course, manipulate the body and make it into weapons and stuff like that. That's another thing that just gets you. And,
Bro,
like, it's just crazy. Like, it brings it to a whole nother level, and you're just watching it the whole time. Like, did his face just like peel off?
true.
I mean,
Bro, there's one moment that's pretty funny. There's this one, the main character is like standing on a roof. He morphs his hand, and then headshots a parasite, but it's a rock in his hand.
Oh yeah,
It's like 1.5 kilometers away, like 2.2 miles in the Americans if you use the Imperial, Pretty sad if you use it, but it is what it is. So he one-shots him like straight to the head, like it hits him. It was a fastball.
Dude, I loved it. As soon as it came out, I loved that one. That one was really good.
What was the name of the hand?
Migi.
Migi.
Yeah,
it's literally called right hand, like right.
Yeah.
Dude, I
right.
love that hand. I love the hand. The way he talks to him all the time, it's so hilarious.
When he washes his hands, he's like, "That's cold."
Cold every time.
They have humor, and you have like
there's so many
horrible
funny
deaths. You'll get through a roller coaster of emotions, man.
Your body says it's ready to mate.
The only downside is there's no JoJo reference in there.
Okay, we're having the JoJo reference now.
But in the next one I'm gonna tell you guys there is JoJo references in it.
Oh man, you know what? Moving on for that, I guess for mine, a horror that I think you guys should watch. Not a lot of people have seen it. I think most of the veteran anime watchers and the ones that are very in depth have seen it. It's called From the New World, or Shinisenkai Yori. This one is awesome. It's 25 episodes. It's subbed and dubbed, and it's like, I don't know, like in the very first minute, they literally introduced a dude mass murdering people with psychic powers. Just the first minute of the first episode, just mass murdering people. And you're just like, what did I just start watching? and then it cuts over and it starts off with a girl in her room and stuff like that. And apparently just like everything in her room just starts floating around, I guess psychokinetically and stuff like that, which her name is Saki. Saki actually somehow receives her powers, which is called mantra. And like it kind of leads this huge story with like introducing like mole people who are like technically evolved of like certain beings and stuff like that. And then like what happens, it moves into like this, well, honestly, they find out that the entire world that they have is like just filled with series of lies and stuff like that. And it's just kind of like a evolved like version of what our world is now. Like it's very weird. Like they live in like towns and stuff like that. It seems like it's back in the day, but I guess that person who mass murdered everyone kind of destroyed humanity or something in a certain way. Like it shows it in the first episode. And there's just so many twists everywhere. And like the series of lies will have you going over and over and over again. And this is literally just like one of those animes that like you'll watch it and you'll have to watch it again. You'll literally have to watch it a second time just to like double take and be like, wait a minute, what? Because they set like so many Easter eggs through this whole thing and you never even notice until the end or until you watch it a second time. Like it's crazy. It's got gore. It's got cool psychic powers. It actually has a little bit of slice of life and stuff like that. And like it has romance, and honestly, it has warfare as well. So like taking all these things and putting it together, like this is one of those animes that just keeps you twisting the whole time. Like you think you're getting it, and they changed it. So that's one I would talk about. That's one I definitely think you guys should watch. Which in that sense, moving on to the next topic, we're going to be talking about the best big brain animes. A lot of people don't know what that means. All right, so I'm going to explain it real quick. So when I say big brain anime, I mean animes that literally have you constantly thinking over and over and over and over again. And it's just one of those things that you're just like, whoa, all right, I got to focus. I'll put the phone over here. I'm not going to eat my ramen. I'm just going to watch what's going on. And in that sense, Kiwi, what is your big brain anime?
Okay, so this is basically a light novel series. It turned into a manga series and then it turned into an anime. It is called High School of Elite. I really like that series because the main character is he basically played everybody else like a thing. He hides his ability to the point that everybody think, okay, he's a regular person.
Mhm.
But little did you know that he has a really bad past, and it was like to him everybody is a tool. So he's like, whoa, what is this? And High School Elite, like I said, is a really good series if you know about how economy works, like Japanese economy. They actually show you a lot of things that you could not even like understand. And it's amazing, and I think you guys should. I don't want to spoil anything, like I said, but it is called High School Elite. High School of the Elites.
I thought that you was gonna say High School of the Dead, but
No.
The High School.
Man. We needed to talk. Oh man, we need to talk about that one day. You know what?
We can talk about that later.
We're actually going to talk about that another day. That's going to be one of our main subjects.
What?
Oh
Then
yeah.
Then I want a main subject on JoJo, man. What?
We're going to talk about that one, man.
I want to talk about JoJo.
Talk about JoJo sooner or later.
You're almost up to date.
Almost.
Almost, but
how about you? Chili?
My big brain anime is actually Doctor Stone. Doctor Stone was one of my favorite animes to watch because you're actually learning something. I didn't.
Yeah.
So
take
unlike you said, you actually put your phone aside and stuff. I actually was like mostly looking up this stuff to see if it was actually accurate because it had me so into it to the point where I was consistently looking to see if the creations he makes in the anime itself is actually how you make it. In majority of them, it is true. Like they teach you how to make these specific things.
Didn't you
Did
learn
you
that
try
in
to make
Introduction to
it?
Chemistry?
Say what?
Didn't you learn that in Introduction to Chemistry?
Oh wow.
I
No,
think it's in 5th grade.
I'm pretty sure
You
in
didn't learn that?
I'm pretty sure in 5th grade they don't teach you how to make some of this stuff.
I made soap in 5th grade. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
I never made.
So
In
Yeah.
5th grade, I was making ice cream. That's about it.
Ice
wow.
cream.
damn.
That's actually pretty good. That's
Yeah.
something
True.
you can take forever.
But like, I was so like in depth with the anime. I just always constantly wanted to know what else he's gonna make. It was always something new, and I found it very interesting. Like they go from learning how to like just build a shelter all the way to making like tanks.
Yeah.
I mean, not a legit tank, but like a good knockoff of it, which I thought was awesome.
I knew he was supposed to be super intelligent and stuff like that, but when he starts bringing up all these like chemical concoctions, like basic chemical concoctions, of course, very basic things on a periodic table, but then he's like, and here comes like freaking college level engineering, and you're just like, wait, how old was he again?
Yeah, there was one point where he starts mixing all these chemicals, and he's like, "This is testosterone, nitro." It just goes like big words, and everyone else in the anime, like not just us, everyone in the anime is just looking at him like,
Exactly.
"What are you
What are
talking
you
about?"
talking about?
And there's one where he's like, "Yeah, if you get any of this on you, it melts your skin. If you get this on you, you practically look like a zombie." I was like,
Oh
"What?"
my god.
Oh man, and you know what? It's about that time. I don't know when he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it somewhere in this entire thing, but it's time for Pizza to tell his part for Big Brain. Be ready though. There might be a JoJo reference somewhere in there.
True.
Jokes on you, it is JoJo.
I mean, it sounds like you're saying one, but if you look or watch closely, you'll see multiple. There's multiple. At
Of course
least
there is.
at least two. At least two. But the one I'm talking about is pretty easy. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone has heard of it once at least, and it's called No Game No Life.
Oh
Yes.
yes.
Heard of it, haven't seen it yet.
Beside the sister
I-
loneliness.
It's an.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. Chili would like that because he's.
I have it in my queues. I haven't watched it yet though.
I mean,
Chili
I
would
like I like how you said that after I said beside the sister loneliness.
Oh, I didn't even hear that part.
oh man, oh
Not-
man. I
Bottom
mean,
of the
it's,
list, top of the list.
Go ahead, Pizza. Go ahead.
I mean, it's like a small explanation. It's about like a duo, the brother sister duo, which is like really heavy into gaming. Every game they touch, they are at least number one.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what game. If you're talking board games, if you're talking about like MMORPGs or whatever, they are first. So they are shot in Kiwi. How do you call it? No. But there's like a word for like Japanese people. They're like literally shut in their room.
Needs.
Oh, otaku.
Is it called an otaku? I thought it was.
It's called a shut-in.
Oh, shut
Yeah,
in. Yeah,
shut
shut
in.
in.
Shut-in.
I mean,
Okay. It's called a
And
shut-in.
They got.
Neat.
Yeah.
They are called neat
Yeah, they're called
Yes.
needs or shut-ins.
because the character from Karasuba, Kasama,
Is
is
a neat.
called neat. Yes, that's why.
Okay, that's it. So what they got isekai to a dimension.
Yes.
Which game is all about gaming. It doesn't matter what game you're talking about. You can talk about poker or chess or whatever. They play it. The rule is you can't kill. You can't cheat unless you get caught, and the wagers need to be on like same terms. So if you have a house for 200K and you say, I'll bet that, you need to get something similar to that price range, and you both need to accept it.
Oh,
And it's some pretty mind gamery shit what they pull out, you know? It's pretty amazing.
His strategic thinking when it comes to all these type of games, like it's nothing you would even think of, because it's crazy. Because when you see these games, you're like, oh, this is a simple game, and then he starts twisting it in a different way. You're like, oh, I didn't even think of doing it like that.
True. Technically, if you like, you can say somewhere, I want you as my slave, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And if you win if you get a same prize match, you know, and you win, they are basically your slave.
Yeah.
So there's no turning back on that. So, hey,
that's
I mean
crazy.
that will be pretty sick. Imagine like getting into that universe and like getting freaking.
Does No Game No Life have a movie?
They have a movie, but it's about what happened before. Unfortunately, it's like there was a huge war, which mostly annihilated the gods.
Hey.
Oh, what? It has nothing to do with the main.
No. It has nothing to do with the main characters. It's a story what happened before, how it turned out to be an isekai about games.
Okay, yeah, dude. I never saw.
That's not a spoil.
I thought the movie was going to be a part of like the actual story or something.
No. It's about what happened before, what they showed.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Or what they talked about.
Interesting. Man, yeah.
I mean, it's pretty sick.
I think I started No Game No Life, and then like I told my brother, and my brother's like, "Yeah, I get to it." And then like 3 days later, he's like, "Why didn't you tell me to watch this?" I was like, "What? I did tell you." He's like, "But you didn't tell me sooner. You didn't tell me how good it was." I was like, "I told you that."
I mean, it's easy to zoom through it because there's 12 episodes.
It's so good.
Yeah, but you know what's upsetting about that is that they're never gonna make a season 2 out of it.
That's fine.
Wow.
Honestly, I think it's good as one season. I think it's good.
Just like High School of the Dead.
I don't think
that's deserved one season only, man.
I don't.
No Game No Life deserves a second.
Continue the freaking crazy gamer harem along with his lolly sister. Like I don't think we should continue that.
No. It's they actually canceled that, but what happened? They cancel it, but it's not. The story premise about it is that it's pretty interesting because they're battling a god. Next.
Yeah,
and that's why I wanted a season 2 for it.
Yeah. I mean, if what was the anime called again? How Not to Summon a Demon gets a second season. Yeah. Why doesn't No Game No Life deserve it?
Wait, Demon Lord? Are you?
Yes.
Is that the way you're talking
about? How to not summon it?
I mean,
the reason why is for that is because there was fan service.
It's only fan service. What do you mean?
It really is.
It's only fan service.
But it has lollies as well too.
Oh my god!
How to get a second season?
That just added on top of the fan service.
Get fan service, man. It's man.
That's EJ boy.
No, bro, no, don't damn
I had to do it for him, man. I had to do it for him,
bro. you could have done it in Discord.
But you know what? On top of that, No Game No Life. It's just one of those things you have to watch. It is an anime you absolutely have to watch, even though it doesn't have a second season. You definitely have to watch it.
Bro, it's so sad because they don't have a manga as well.
Mm-hmm.
They canceled the manga. They do have a manga. They just canceled it.
Yeah,
I mean, it has like four or five chapters.
Yeah, it got cut really quick.
Why though?
Well,
because
it started with the anime. It didn't start with the manga, right?
No, it's because
there was a light novel, then went to anime, and then they tried to do a manga to continue it, but it didn't.
No, because the author kind of like was plagiarizing a certain post, and they got canceled.
Oh, I did not know about that. Holy shit!
Damn, that's some messed up shizzle for Rizzle, man.
Actually, you know what, guys? Moving on from that, I'm gonna go ahead and say my big brain anime, and you know what? This anime, I literally watch it probably once a year since it's come out. I have watched it once a year since it came out, and it is Code Geass. All right.
Oh, Code
I knew.
Geass.
I knew it.
Code
I knew
Geass,
it.
dude.
knew it.
I don't care what anyone says. I know it's a mecha, but honestly, with the amount of big brain and strategy and freaking like just so much character development in it, and just so many twists, like you can't just call it a mecha. There's no way. That's just like, what is it? Gundam Blood Orphans? Like, I didn't watch that for the mechas, dude. I watched that for the story. And that's the same thing with Code Geass. And Code Geass is literally, it has 2 seasons of 25 episodes. It is subbed, it's dubbed. And right off the bat, when they introduce you to a war that's going on between Japan and the Britannian army. And then what happens is the exiled prince, Lelouch, a prince of Britannia, ends up coming across, some gnarly powers, man. A power that allows you to command.
You mean he met a girl who gave him that power?
I wasn't gonna say that, lady. He comes across these gnarly powers, all right. And what the powers do is they allow him to, tell people to do whatever he wants them to do. Like, he tells them to do it, and they do it instantly. It doesn't matter what it is. They're automatically enticed into doing it because of his powers. But he has to look him in the eyes for it to happen, and he can only do it once. All right. So using these powers, he literally uses his like genius strategic tactics to end up like starting this crazy rebellious war against his family, against the Britannian army, to get back at his father. And it's literally this crazy thing. And like I said, it's not just a mecha. It is a mecha, but it's not just a mecha.
I really don't like mecha.
Some people don't like mechas.
I don't.
Unless you're a Gundam watcher, and then all Gundam watchers love all mechas. But it has so much story to it. The main character is so freaking big brain. Like, the ending of the entire thing will throw you off completely. Mm-hmm. Like, it literally probably has the best. I will say, this is me. I think it has the best ending of all of anime.
I only know the ending because I saw it on YouTube.
Just saying.
I'm gonna if you're really a fan of Code Geass, why didn't you watch the movie?
I did. I watched all of them.
There was a movie that
I watched all of them. No, there's multiple movies.
The new one? The new one?
Yes.
Lelouch Return?
Yes.
Okay.
I watched all. I watched all. So,
bro,
I watched that fake series. I saw the fake series. I saw that one too. The one where they're trying to do a spin-off and stuff like that. They're doing it. Yeah, I saw that one too.
Bro, how do you have so much time?
I'm not gonna lie to
that,
you.
man?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I love the other series that it's military based. I really like it because it was like no. It's a Code Geass, but his name's Akito, and he has blue hair, and it's really cool. I love it. It's really
Code Geass franchise?
Yes, it's a Code Geass. It's a it's not a spin-off, but it's
more
like
the dude and the princess, right? And he's the only 11, and he's working with the Britannian princess and stuff like that. And that was the random spin-off. That was
that's what I mean.
Talking about. Yeah, that one's good. That one.
But it's
really
military though, because I heard a lot of military tactics there. Then they were discussing about it.
I do like that. Me with the military background, I love seeing that. I love seeing strategic warfare. I love seeing like all these like freaking big battles and stuff like that. And which I thought you were talking about Gate before, but I love Gate too. That's definitely like, if you're a military person, you definitely should watch Gate. Just saying. We might have to talk about that another time.
Yeah.
I've been hearing and watching that a lot.
Dude, dude, Gate is really good. But beside that, you know what? Enough of that talk. We'll do that one for a while. What was that, Pizza?
No. I'll wait till Chili's done talking, and then I'll go, man.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. It's just
no. It's you, man. You go.
After say whatever you're gonna say.
I was just saying, like, my friend recommended watching Gate, and I was actually looking forward to watching it just so I can be like, why didn't you recommend this to me like your friend did to you?
Yes.
Wow.
I'm telling you, man. Gate is one of those animes that if you're not even if you're not even just if you're military. It's literally like isekai, but an entire nation isekai into another world. Like it's just one of those things, and they're taking all their freaking gear, all their equipment, and you got like you literally have guns and tanks fighting cavalrymen. What?
I'm more of a sword anime.
Yeah.
It's
Of course
okay, they
you
have that
are.
too.
Of course
They
you
have
The
that
are.
too.
sword anime. I mean,
They have
like
swords too. Don't worry. They have lollies. A freaking 1,000-year lolly. Don't worry. I know you're looking for that. She's wearing goth
No.
stuff and everything. It's okay.
Okay, maybe with the goth stuff.
I mean,
Oh my god,
I
Chili.
Continue.
talked about the best anime ending. You know, I just want to point out one of the worst spot is Mirai Nikki.
Oh, come on.
Aw.
No.
We're gonna stop. We're gonna save that for another category. You know what? Skipping that, going on. Let's talk about something huge, something that honestly everyone is talking about, everyone is watching, and it's actually swinging across the entire world because of the type of genre it is. All right, and I want to talk about My Hero Academia. All right. My Hero Academia, and we're gonna be talking about your guys' thoughts on My Hero Academia. And I just want to start off with the people who don't know what it is. All right, guys, My Hero Academia is literally take Marvel and DC, put it together, and get rid of like the PG stuff. That is My Hero Academia. All right, that is My Hero
Get rid
Academia.
of the PG stuff.
Honestly,
Get rid of the PG stuff and go straight into freaking PG-13.
I
Because
don't know about
you know what?
that.
Hey, yeah, there's some new Batman and new Superman stuff that has a little bit of blood in it and stuff and a little scariness. But dude, My Hero Academia started off with this kid named Deku, all right? This is a kid with no powers in a world filled with people with powers, literally called quirks, all right? Think of just being a superhero in a world of powers. Like they're living this in real life. And this kid with no powers actually ends up going through being bullied because of it. He goes through being bullied because of it. And then on top of that, he kind of he's in the right place at the right time. He ends up finding someone who ends up mentoring him and ends up finding a way to pass on a power to him. And this allows this kid to actually grow up like everyone else. Everyone else with powers and stuff like that. It allows them to grow and become stronger people and a stronger person than what he is. And in that fact, and talking about that, I don't want to spoil too much of it because I want everyone to go and watch this. If you guys like Marvel and you guys like DC and you love anime, this is perfect because you know what? This is taking a superhero from a young age and watching this kid grow up, kind of like when we watch Teen Titans. Just saying. But what is it? Think of Young Justice. We'll go with Young Justice.
Oh my god.
But what are your guys' thoughts on it? Kiwi, what are your thoughts on Hero Academia?
Honestly, I have a love-hate relationship with that
Oh, I
series.
know you do.
No.
My love about it is that I like how yes, we get the superhero aspects of it in the anime. Like that's a really different genres. Like because we're always I always seen fans are Marvel fans, DC fans, and stuff. And now I can even compete with them. Yeah, how about you watch My Hero Academia? That is a superhero one. But so I really like the series as aspect, like Ike said, like the kid finds out in a world of superheroes and stuff. But I like how the main character is actually growing and learning about his powers and actually learning stuff. The one thing I hate about it that I wish, because I'm more of a long series. I love bench watching it. Like you guys know, I watch One Piece, so I wish it wasn't seasonal because I don't want to
say that.
Yeah, I don't like waiting another yearly for a series that But before I get in depth, I'd like to congratulate My Hero Academia for getting 100 episodes coming in for in Japan. I heard that they had a 100 episode, and congratulations for My Hero Academia reaching 100 episodes. By the way, and
which is what is it? It's the Christmas episode, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
It's a Christmas theme episode.
Yes.
I mean,
So-
like what Kiwi said. Sorry to cut you off, Kiwi, but I
Mhm.
I would rather like One Piece to be seasonal than like weekly.
Yes. Because it caught all the way up to the manga. Like
Mm,
all the way up to it almost.
I mean, imagine how people always complain about how shit the animations were
Mhm.
because it's like weekly and whatever. But if it's like seasonal, everything can be improved. And the only downside will be waiting. But
Yeah.
hey,
I don't like waiting.
There's other
I like
animes
to
out there for you to
binge
yeah,
watch.
I mean, there is
Oh.
like an arc is stretched up in like 30 episodes, and it's
Mhm.
like them walking on basically on a huge plant and
Mhm.
talking, and it's like 10 episodes.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's so annoying at some point.
Yeah.
You know what? That makes me think of One Piece. Dressrosa. How long is Dressrosa? What do you guys think
True.
in real time? How long you think actually Dressrosa is?
About like 100 or 100 episodes or more.
Yeah, 100 episodes. You mean like what?
It's like 2 years.
3 hours worth. Literally, Dressrosa is like almost like literally 5 to 3 hours worth of fighting.
Yeah.
Like actual real time, and it took 100 episodes to explain that.
Bro,
Actually, more than it's about 200 episodes if you count it.
I mean,
Sounds
bro,
like DVD.
That
the
is
thing
crazy, man.
is,
Yeah.
you can't
Dasan, I
skip
see you,
it.
Dasan. He said 110 plus decibels.
But the thing is, you can't skip it because
Mhm.
you get information in every episode, and if
Yeah.
you skip it, you'll miss out on the information, which is pretty annoying.
Mhm.
But let's continue about My Hero Academia.
Yep,
It's
yep.
not, it's not,
So-
that podcast is on Friday.
Okay. Yeah, so with my hero, that's the only thing the hate is the seasonal, but other than that, it's a really good animation. It shows the different side of what heroes are,
Mhm.
and especially the aspects of hero that there's color between. Instead of black and white, there's always a gray color to it, and I kind of like the idea. The more of it gets, like I said, guys, I read the manga too, so I'm not spoiling anything from
Mhm.
people who hasn't read the manga. But be honest with you, the manga is really good. So I suggest you guys read it.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
I see exactly what you're talking about, Kiwi. This is
Mhm.
so diverse. It is absolutely diverse. And it's not like, well, a lot of our superhero movies kind of follow the spectrum of like the good guy beating bad guys, but they
Yeah.
never really talk about why that bad guy is like that in the first place.
yes,
Or what led to that, or the emotion that happened after that, or what happens to the people in the building that just got crashed down.
it's always
Yeah.
the superhero that is like like the superhero is always the
Uh-huh.
one who's the center, and you don't even know
Mhm.
about the evil in
Mhm.
Marvel thing, and it's like they're more interesting than the heroes.
yeah.
I'll be honest with you, honestly.
And what happens is like they're actually held accountable for what is actually happening. It kind of
Mhm.
reminds me of Incredibles. You guys remember when they were getting in trouble for like smashing
Yes.
windows and smashing
Mhm.
buildings and stuff like that? It's literally
Mhm.
like that. You have to get licensed to become a hero in the first place. And then you're also subjected to what you do. And they're
Yes.
actually using their head in the things that do, unless you're Endeavor, then you're not using your head in what you're destroying. But that's different.
Actually,
And
if you think
Endeavor is
about it-
like a Kainu, basically.
But
Oh
you
my
know, Kiwi, not Kiwi, Chili, what is your take on this, man? What do you think about it? What are your
So
thoughts?
My take on it is a great anime. One thing I really do like about it is all of their quirks are unique to them, and they have to learn how like things work about, because they may think their quirk is this way, but it's actually working out this way.
Mm-hmm.
And there's so much character development within it, like how the main character goes from having nothing to having something, and he has to learn how to work his way with it.
Yep.
And especially like my favorite thing is whenever they have fight scenes, because the artwork and like the thinking of, they actually explain to him like how he's thinking about doing this before he actually does it.
Yep.
And I absolutely love it.
Mhm.
There's one more thing I wanted to add to that. Plus Ultra.
you know what? In that sense, the way Deku, because you know what, like we see Batman throw his boomerang, all right, and it bounces and bounces and bounces and bounces, and then hits Joker in the face or knocks the thing out of his hand. But with Deku, he actually talks about, like you just said, he talks about his path, where he's going next, what he's gonna do, what he has to do that what his consequences are. What are the like these type of things is like what a lot of people would like to hear. The actual like the on the spot thinking and like the what is it called, the critical thinking that they're doing, and kind of like they go through like a kind of assessment of what they should and should not do.
Yes.
And what the outcome is. And it's crazy because it's bringing a whole new concept of just having powers. So I think you're absolutely fucking right about that one, man.
it kind of makes me think of Invincible, but with him actually winning.
Hey, some people haven't watched that yet. I still gonna watch that. All I see is the memes. All I see is the
think. I can think.
Bro, once you start with that, it's your mind's gonna be blown. First episode, you're gonna get knocked out of your socks, man. Trust me.
I like it. I like seeing superhero movies turning into mature superhero animes. My bad, I said movies, but animes or cartoons or whatever we call it. Like I want to see them more mature. I don't like seeing like this kid stuff, man. I'm older, all right. I don't know if you know that. I'm in my 20s. Like I want to see real stuff. All right. Yeah, I said that.
Late.
But go ahead, Pizza. I want to know what you think, man. What do you think about Hero Academia?
I mean, I also have like Kiwi said, a love-hate relationship with My Hero Academia. I mean, it's not. The nice thing is like it's not only focused on the main character. You see everyone else getting a little bit of spotlight.
Mm-hmm.
And the one blonde kid, what Cobra Striker is talking about, I mean, he's so annoying, man.
What?
And
the naval kid? The naval kid or
the blonde hair kid?
He's talking about Bakugo.
Yeah.
Oh, Bakugo.
Wait, what? Oh, dude,
he's so annoying.
Bro,
he's like Asta, man.
No.
Bakugo is so toxic. It's freaking crazy, man. Like the way he treats everyone. He will sit there instead of telling someone to grab that cup of water. He'll be like, "Hey, trash, bring that to me." And you're like, "Oh."
I mean, at some point, it's annoying. And if you are a new starter at My Hero Academia, if you just started, don't go into the community of My Hero Academia. That's bro. The community is also shit, man.
Why do you say that?
Actually, though, the My Hero Academia community is shit. It's so cringe. It's so cringe.
I know what you're talking about. I know. You mean everyone talking about Homegirl's power when she goes like this, and a cannon comes out?
Yeah,
all the cringe moments and and people talking about the fan. Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. The Froppy fan service stuff.
Yeah.
The freaking.
Please don't.
What is it? Everyone was talking about freaking Mount Lady having a freaking OnlyFans if she had one.
Okay. Can I add something? This is what I don't understand too. Like honestly, they put My Hero Academia into shipping it as a yaoi, and I'm like, why? I see so many ships of Bakugo X Deku or Bakugo X Todoroki, and have Deku or
no.
Come on, you gotta think about that. You got two masculine hunky men.
No.
Some people are just like, I wonder if they're together. I don't know about you, but I seen the chats and I'm like, dang.
I'm not saying you can't do it. I mean, if you have a headcanon of it, I mean, sure. I mean, you do you know. Like,
that's fine. But it's like the entire internet and like the community flooded it, and I'm like, and
I bet you're in that search engine looking for the same thing.
No.
Bro, it's like people getting mad at Naruto. Oh no, wait, I can't say that. That's no.
Oh, you mean that Naruto and Sasuke?
No. About the two girls, you know, like Hinata and Sakura, you know.
Oh yeah, of course, Hinata's the best. We know.
Yeah, Hinata is the best, but I don't want to get like who Naruto ends up with.
I don't want to listen. I want to pay attention to My Hero Academia, and
I'm
stuff.
just giving
But
examples.
Hey,
People
but
always
you know
be
what?
hating.
no,
But-
Pizza, listen. I want to watch My Hero Academia with this, and then you have community say, "Oh, hey, Kiwi, do you want to watch? Do you like Deku X Todoroki?" I'm like, what? I just want to talk about the plot, and I'm like, what is?
I see you, Wesley. He's a minute to his bay. Oh man. Hey guys, you know what? We're gonna move on to the next topic, and this topic is gonna be talking about the same thing, but do you think it will get better from here on out? So I'm gonna bring it up, go more in depth in it. So now that we've seen the powers that he has, now we've seen the character development that everyone has, like a lot of people are saying, doesn't necessarily get better from this? Because like a lot of these characters, like people are saying that it's gonna end soon, and people are saying that it's, you know, it's going to keep going. And a lot of people are thinking that it's going to have this huge decline. So what do you guys think, huh? What do you think from this point, from season 1 to season 5, all the best parts we've seen from it, all the action scenes, the overpoweredness, the all mightness, I'm going to say that too. You know, that was its own thing, man. All of this has put into the jar. Like, is it going to get better from here? What do you think, Kiwi?
Honestly, yes, because I'm not like, if anybody's not caught up with the manga, and I am, yes, honestly, but I'm not gonna spoil anything, like I said. But I think it's gonna get really good to the series. It's especially the depth of like the anime. I'm excited for this new season because it's gonna go to the good part of what I really want when I watch it, and it's gonna go into a high gear, like how it is. Like I'm not comparing it to any other series, but I'm saying it's gonna get a high gear, and I can't wait.
It's gonna be a high pace. It's gonna be a lot of action, and it's gonna get you to the point where you're just on the edge of your seat, just like, come on, man,
Come on.
Come
on.
Think of like this next season. You know what? Think of All Might. You think of the All Might fights. Think of Endeavor's fight. Think of Deku versus freaking Todoroki. Like, think of those major fights put together. That's what a whole arc is gonna be. Like, it's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really good.
Yes.
So all you people who don't like the freaking the recent arc that just came out, yeah, it was kind of boring and a little cringe and stuff like that. But it's gonna get better. It's gonna get so much better. What do you think, Chili?
I know it's gonna be like, it gets way better. I know that, but I'm not looking forward to like certain things happening because I know there's gonna be a time skip coming up.
You know what? There's one thing I want to talk about.
When?
Well,
I don't remember.
Later.
Yeah.
You know, everyone was talking about it in the community. They were talking about a time skip of like, you know, Deku later on as like already a hero and stuff like that. We're gonna get into it and stuff.
Yeah,
so that's what he's talking about.
Because the anime, if you watch it, it's being talked in third person. So obviously, you know, he's obviously gonna win because the protagonist always wins. But he says he's gonna become the greatest hero, and I feel like it's gonna be a big time skip when he's an adult and he's gonna be like in All Might shoes.
Bro, I swear to God, when I heard that the first time, when he said like, yeah, I'm gonna be the greatest, it's my story, it sucked, man. I didn't want to hear that.
Oh, because you know what's gonna happen at the end.
Yeah.
You never know. I mean, it's in like a tube or something like that, just ahead. You don't know.
No, bro, no. I mean, like, say this is my story on how I became a hero.
He said
not the number one hero. I mean, now we expect something to happen like that. But I mean,
keep going.
No, you go ahead, man. You go ahead.
I was gonna say he said became, not he is, meaning something could change to the point where everything changes and no one has powers.
Uraraka, she becomes number one.
Nah.
Oh my God. Okay.
She becomes number one. I'm just
okay because of your
thing. Come on, you can
Arnold, man.
control
He's
gravity.
definitely
You can
gonna
make
No,
things
it's
lift
because of
and
the
fall.
thickens.
You can make stuff
That's
float and
why.
fall at the same time. I can throw a bunch of rocks. I can throw a boulder at you anytime. And it,
Ike, you can't deny you want the thickums.
nah,
But everyone wants to
I wouldn't have
stick
picked her. Okay, I would have picked someone else, like freaking Bunny Girl Senpai over there.
Yeah, I'm more of a toga person, so
Oh, what? I knew you were
knew
gonna do that. I knew
Nah,
it.
give me
She's
my
like,
bunny
I'm gonna
lady,
kill you.
man.
Like, please cut me. What?
No, I'm not into those yandere type people, you know. Or nah. Okay, the moment
I'm
you start,
surprised I don't see a Future Diary poster behind him.
I know, right?
He's about to get one. He's about to
No.
get
bro.
one.
No, it's my computer screensaver actually.
Go ahead, Pizza. Go ahead.
No, bro, no, Mirai Nikki here, man. No. It's a waste of your money, man. Don't do that.
Oh wow.
But I mean, if to be honest, I kind of don't like Deku's personality of it. I mean, with that, I mean like his crying alter ego, you know. While you know what I mean?
I mean, you got to think he had nothing, and then he got the one thing he actually wanted. Of course, he's going to be, thrilled and
I mean,
wanting to live up to that expectation.
I mean, it's during the fights, you know.
Yeah, that is true. You see this builder development in him, but you know what? On top of it, this has always been his personality since the beginning too. It's just he actually has the power to do something about it.
I'm gonna say a controversial thing.
Oh God,
I
No.
like Asta better than Deku.
What?
I mean, well, how is this controversial?
Yeah, I mean, if you were saying like you like Bakugo better than Deku, then that's
No,
That is
okay.
controversial.
No.
I'm sorry.
Asta's
I'm gonna talk about this. Bakugo. All right. I'm just saying, Bakugo's changed a lot. Like, even though he starts off as Deku's bully and stuff like that, which I've never seen him bully anyone else, just Deku. All right. So far in the show, you've never seen him bully anyone else beside Deku. Yeah, later on in his school, he bullies everyone else, but I think that's like his personality.
he trash talks everybody.
Bro.
It's the personality. Hey, you know what they say? It's better to get stabbed from the front to the back. No, that's not it.
Bro, the reason why he doesn't bully Deku is because he became jealous.
Yep, because he became jealous. But in that sense, like
The reason why
why,
is for them to find out.
true. That is
Yes.
true. Yeah, his growth is absolutely insane. Like the type of things that he's able to think. For one, he's automatically skilled. All right, automatically skilled, and it's just one of those things that it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But if you think about it, I don't know. He's always been the bully type dude and like the angry dude and the loud dude and stuff like that. And now he's actually making like pretty good decisions. Like it's pretty interesting. It's not just attacking type decisions and screaming, Mr. Explodey freaking whatever headness, like that's what I want to be, kill. Instead of just that, he's actually like talking to people and helping certain people out and telling people to help themselves. Like I'm just saying, like he's developed very well.
There's one scene that is my favorite with him because he knows he's like a main character and he literally gets up, he's like, I'm gonna win. And he calls everybody extras. And I think it's hilarious.
I love that. Oh, you extra. Oh, dude, that stuff is so hilarious.
Get out of my way, extras.
Oh man.
Like, I love his confidence. His confidence is always being like, I'm better than you is amazing.
I genuinely hope that in the future he's gonna get like knocked the fuck down by someone else, by a villain.
It's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen. But him being Bakugo, he's literally just gonna get up. Like he's not gonna like feel sad for
I mean,
himself.
how did he even get such a toxic like personality? You know? I mean,
He's got an
I
explosive
want to
personality.
explain that. I kind of want to explain that.
I like that.
With Bakugo, he is very prideful. He he got the interest of people praising him to the point like, oh, you're so great, and it
Yeah.
built a superior the
Ego.
Yeah, that is
Ego.
true.
like
He's always
Yeah.
been
the
talented, so everyone's always talked about it.
yeah, so he built this complex about him, superior complex, that he's better than anybody else, that he deserves this whatever he is, and his pride is one thing. That's why All Might said his prideness will gets him down.
Bro,
Uh,
I mean,
get the best
you,
of him.
you,
Hmm.
you know what I just remembered? Like I'm pretty sure all of you guys have watched the movie, the hosts then. The new movie,
I haven't seen
Hmm.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
I did.
Oh, dude, I
The
can't wait for that movie. I cannot. You know
no
what?
no
We're gonna pause for that movie. All right, we're
no
gonna pause for
no,
that
I just
movie.
want to say one
You're
thing.
gonna say that. All right, say it, but don't. Yeah,
I'm not
we're
gonna
actually gonna save that
spoil
for
it.
another day. Go ahead.
I just want to say like the fandom went crazy, pretty sure.
Yeah.
About how the fight ended, or how the movie ended basically.
We're
Are you
talking
talking
about
about
the
the first
movie,
movie or
right?
the second
The
movie?
moment I saw that, I could hear the ovaries popping, man.
Movie 1 or movie 2?
Two, the new one, the new one.
Oh, dude,
Okay.
it was
So
so
I
good.
saw the ending. I just hadn't watched the
It was
beginning.
so good. You know what? We're actually going to save that for a topic for actually the release for the new one
The
that
third
comes
one.
out. We're going to do a prior talking about the actual My Hero Academia movies. So, hey, guys, later on, keep watching. We're actually going to talk about the new My Hero Academia movie, okay? And moving on from that, what we're going to bring on is Dr. Stone. All
Oh
right.
no.
We are going to talk about Dr. Stone and your thoughts about the anime. And which, you know what? We already had Chillycracker talk about it before. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, I absolutely love Dr. Stone. Science has always been one of those things that I've always been interested in. And it's the small parts of science. It's a very small part. Like knowing how to make soap, like antibacterial, like freaking making ramen, Coca-Cola,
Soda, yeah.
like all these type of things, and like kind of taking his own knowledge and bringing it into a new like prehistoric era. Like it is crazy. Like you have this young kid. He's what is he? He's like 15 years old, right? Because he's
15 or 16.
Yep. He's like 15, 16 years old because he's not a senior yet.
Wait,
15
3016.
there it is.
Hey,
There it
calm
is.
down.
Well, what happens is the world gets turned to stone, and the world advances further on than anyone could ever imagine. Thousands and thousands of years, or actually just 1,000 years, right?
No, it's like 3,000 years.
There you go. And then as it gets to this new era, well, honestly, everything is gonna evolve past the humans, and that's pretty much what everything evolved and grew over what human life is now. And there is no more humans. So there's no more humans. That means there's no more predators, beside animals and zoos and stuff like that.
So it was
I'm what I don't.
3,700 years.
What was it?
Yeah,
3,700 years.
There it
Yeah.
is. 3,700 years.
I mean, what I don't understand,
Mhm.
Can I wait? I don't. Can I say this?
Go ahead.
I mean, like the animals didn't like turn into stone,
Nope.
but the birds did.
It could have been a test experiment.
So I thought that was weird. Which later on they actually talk about how that happens, but that's in the manga. All right. Yeah, that's later on. They'll talk about how it actually happens and stuff like that, and how it reacts.
Oh, you read the manga?
Oh
I did.
yeah, I read them.
I mean,
Oh,
of course,
dude.
of course
when
you
doesn't
did.
he
I,
read?
Of course, I read
Of
the
course
manga.
you
Come
did.
on now. but in that sense, I don't want to ruin it for everyone else. But this anime is not just something that's going to give you action, that's going to give you freaking adventure, that's
Shonen.
going to give you a little bit slice in life, that has romance. It's not just going to give you all that stuff. It's actually going to teach you something. It is absolutely going to teach you something. It's either going to teach you something or it's going to make you remember 5th grade. All right. Like when you learn the periodic table and when you learn how to like make soap or like a candle or understand how to make freaking chemical, acetal reactions and stuff like that. Like it will absolutely teach you something while you're still watching this action-packed anime. It is so good. It's just one of those things you just get stuck on. It really is. And so in that sense, what is your guys' thoughts, Kiwi?
Honestly, Dr. Stone, I really like it because it helps you with survival. Like basically, like if something ever
Right.
happened to you live, you could like get like a piece of wood or something and it'll help you to survive at anything. I mean, look at them. They're like in the future, basically in cast to
Mhm.
stones and they didn't basically know what their like some of their technology and stuff.
They taught
So
people multiple ways how to make fire.
yeah. So in a sense, it's like
The
you
Mecha
get to
Deku.
learn you get to learn a lot of stuff with Dr. Stones. I mean, yeah, it's one of those I would say if you want your teacher to make you say, "Hey, anime is educational, show Dr. Stones." I positive your teacher's like, "Oh, tell him like if you're in a science." And I wish Dr. Stone exists where in my age of where it was, I would say, "Teach. Look, I'm learning something in anime. Look, you can't penalize because I I wanted Dr. Stones like that in a it was so hard, but honestly, like people who's younger, honestly you got lucky for this anime because it's really
Mm.
good. This reminds me because of I like science engineering and oh my gosh, it's just
Mhm.
I love it. And I sometimes build what he does sometimes. It's crazy. And
I
I
you
thought
know
it
one
was
thing. Yeah.
I thought it was impossible, but it's actually true.
Yeah, you know what? A lot of people don't know any of those survival things that they end up doing in the beginning,
Hmm.
whatsoever. Like I knew it because I was like in like Devil Pups and like Boy Scouts and stuff like that, and like we did a lot of like survival stuff with my dad, and so we knew that type of stuff. But when I actually transitioned into like I don't know the military and stuff like that, and I asked someone like, "Do you even know how to start fire?" I'm like, "What?" They just kind of looked at me. I was like, "You don't know how to start a fire? What do you
Yeah.
mean?" I was like, can you at least find? Do you know where West is? And they're like,
I mean, bro, it's like some people use it in an maybe a daily life or
yeah,
whatever, but someone that didn't do such a thing,
yeah,
like no Boy Scout or like going to a random place and then build a fire or
Mhm.
whatever. I mean, of course they're not gonna know it. It's
I mean,
yeah.
you,
You just
you
gonna have
need
to have Bakugo around you. That's it.
bro,
yeah.
fuck him, man.
But there's a difference though between knowing how to start a fire and actually starting a fire.
But
Bro,
you know what? Yeah,
Because they show that in the anime.
yeah, that is true. They did show how to actually do it, which yeah, he tried doing it and he couldn't do it. But on top of that, freaking Chili.
Yes.
What are your thoughts, man?
I actually thought it was really good, especially with, like the whole, time going forward, and it showed like how the world developed without like human interaction. And I thought it was awesome. And I really expected a lot more at first, but it ends up progressing more and more, keeps you more interested, and you end up learning about like how like minerals and everything else can be combined to actually
Yeah.
make new stuff. Like I didn't know that rocks can actually have such a significance in medical stuff.
Yes, yes, yes. The type of compounds that you can find within those rocks and stuff like that,
Yeah.
crushing them down, separating them and stuff like that. Like a lot of people don't know how many things are in there. They don't know that there's copper in there. They don't know that there's iron in there. They don't know that there's freaking magnesium in there. They don't know that there's like so many different type of things. And like that's like when he ends up making what is it? Cement. A lot of
Yeah.
people didn't know that you can take calcium and like you can break down certain things to turn it into calcium deposits. Or once you burn it down, it turns into a calcium powder, then turn it into like cement. Like a lot of people don't know that.
imagine learning a lot more from anime than your own high school teacher or whatever.
That's
You know
what I've
what?
been saying. That's what I've been saying.
I have a buddy who became a science teacher, and he has been using a lot of like certain animes as like scientific tools to like teach kids certain stuff. I think that's
Oh my
that's
gosh.
that's pretty cool, man. That he
I
uses
want to be
cells at
that
work.
teacher.
He uses cells at work. He uses Dr. Stone. He uses freaking I think it was called Bones or something like that. Something Bones. Like he uses a bunch of different ones. It is pretty cool.
That's not even fair. I want to be his teacher. Like
His
I like
You mean
student,
in my,
student?
Student.
yeah.
You mean student?
Okay.
I
He's
want to
like,
be the
"Yes,
student.
senpai."
Oh my God.
But I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, Kiwi. That's cool.
If I
And
have
it's crazy how
anime
people do that.
in my school, I would actually have I would study even more.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, I wish I could like talk openly about anime back in the day, but not getting
Yeah.
bullied. You
Yeah,
know.
that is
Mhm.
true. That is
Mhm.
absolutely
I
true.
mean, it's some different times, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You know what? It was weird for me because in my neighborhood, we all watched anime, but no one talked about it in school.
True.
That's because we
Ever.
like back in the day. If you watched anime, people would always make fun of you for it. Now it's just a common thing. Where like,
Yeah,
oh, you don't watch anime?
Did you see it on Netflix, man?
Bro, I mean, like,
Go actually before you go on to that, Pizza. What is your thought on this, man?
yeah,
What is your
that's what.
thought?
The thing is with I don't know if you guys have noticed it
Mhm.
in Doctor Stone, but there's a JoJo reference in there.
I knew what
Ah,
you're
I
gonna
was
say.
going for it.
I knew you gonna
You guys,
say
you guys
kill
want to
me.
know? You guys want to know?
Send it. What is
It's
it?
very
Okay.
easy though. It's very
Oh.
easy. It's breathing.
Oh.
And then what comes
okay.
with breathing? Ike, tell him. Ike, tell him. What's their breathing technique? Come on.
It
Ike.
hits me inside. You can tell him because it hurts me.
No. Ike, you are the one that's watching it with me. So you do the honor.
I can't. I can't even think of it right now because you know what?
Come on, man. Come on. Come on.
You got it. I need you to get the punchline, man. I need you to do
Man,
it.
it's Hamon, man. It's Hamon.
Oh
I'm
god.
done.
I knew you were going there. I knew you were going there.
Hey, bro. If you
You
see
can't
it,
have anything with pizza without a JoJo reference. You know that.
I mean, saying it, saying that it's a reference makes it a JoJo reference.
This is true.
So you are indirectly making a JoJo reference. Kiwi.
Oh gosh. Which you
Don't
know
you
what?
love yourself right now, knowing you made a JoJo reference, Kiwi?
It hurts me
Oh my
inside.
god. You hurt me so
With
much.
a matter of fact, moving on from that, guys. Moving on from that, let's talk about Dr. Stone. Do you guys think that this show is all hype or not? Because I know right now the community is saying, "Ugh, why is this show even cool? I don't know why everyone likes it and stuff like that."
Mhm.
And apparently people are saying that it's overhyped. And it's mostly overhyped because people say that they're doing it because they're trying to get people to learn more. And that's why they're hyping it up, which doesn't really make sense to me. But what do you guys think? Do you think this anime is overhyped or no?
No.
No.
It's actually, it deserves the hype because this series is actually a really different genre for shonen. And it's, yeah, like Muninn said, because it's good.
It's
Yeah.
good.
And honestly, the story plot,
What?
it's so good. This
It's
plot is so good.
Oh.
Like, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, the plot is good. It has it's you could relate. Okay, that's why it's hype. You could relate, and you can take those learning.
I don't
How
think
are
I live
you
in the
relating
woods.
to it?
Yeah, like I don't live in the woods.
Like 3,000 years into the.
No, but I'm saying you could relate us in what he's doing, and you
Yeah, I see what you mean. Him
No.
trying to do the right
Doing-
thing and him using
Yeah.
his knowledge and his knowledge and beliefs to advance an entire culture. Like, you know what? Honestly, the things that we know this day will absolutely revolutionize any prehistoric era, no matter what.
It does go to
Hopefully-
show brains versus bronze.
I guess, yeah.
True.
Hey.
Yeah.
True.
It's not. It's not a
Yeah, hide
spoiler.
the muscles or.
I mean,
but-
if you know, you know.
But in that sense, you know what? I know you said no. Why do you think no, Chili?
I don't think that they're overhyping it at all. I feel like if anything, it's being underhyped because not a lot of people are giving it chances. Like,
Yeah,
True.
it's very educational to learn it. I mean, you learn so many things, and you find out like every like new stuff that you never would have thought about. Like I said
Yeah.
before, with the whole rocks and minerals. My favorite part, like with being like friction.
yes. And you know what? Actually, one of the things that got me with that is the reaction you get from a solid, but is actually it like compound with the chemical. So
Mhm.
when they're putting that his magic dust into flames and stuff like that. And you see
changing the colors.
the reaction of the colors and stuff like that, where you're taking heat and you're adding it to actual like what is it, magnetic metals or to solid metals or like any type of like chemical compound type stones and stuff like that. The reaction from it, a lot of people don't really like understand those things, like, you know, in certain sense, but like this brings it to a very like simplified version of it. And like Kiwi said, in like middle school, like elementary, middle school, even high school, you're just kind of like, huh?
I mean, if this, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, Ike, if this was shown to our like age when we were in 5th grade, Dr. Stone, you know how much people would learn about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And interesting about it.
Yeah.
They'd be making a lot of things they shouldn't be making, though.
Wait.
That is it. Yeah, that is true. He's like,
Wait.
oh, sulfuric acid, huh?
Ooh,
wait,
nitroglycerin.
Wait a second. As the only European here, you know, what's the 5th grade, man? What age are you on? Let me get it as well,
I'm
man.
so sorry. Oh, darn it.
What age are you when you're like in 5th grade?
Are you 10 in 5th grade? It's
I was 13.
Preschool is 5 years old, right? Preschool is 5 years old. 6th grade is first. 7th grade is second. I'm sorry.
I was 12 years old.
8-year-old is third. 9-year-old is fourth. So 10-year-old is fifth.
I was 13.
No, that's not at all. No, that's not right.
I was 12.
I was
in
13.
5th
It was
grade.
12? Yeah, okay. All right.
I was
all right.
13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, goddamn, you know. Okay.
But it's weird. I think your guys' education system's way faster than ours. Like the way you guys,
Bro, I mean, the thing here is like if you mess up your early stage, you're basically fucked.
yeah.
Just saying.
But you know what? On to you, Pizza. What do you think, man? Do you think it's all hype?
I mean, it's definitely underhyped, man. It should deserve more love than it's getting right now. I mean.
Yeah.
It's really educational, like everyone is saying. It's really fun, and you can actually see like someone is getting the actual 200 IQ popping off, you know. And I mean, there are some amazing episodes, like in the first season already, like the name of the village. I'm not saying anything more, guys. Hello.
Yeah.
No reaction. Really? The backstory? You know, like the flashback?
I mean,
Come on.
it was all stories. They never really flat out said it, but he kind of figured it out on his own.
True. But we did it because we are not like big brain, you know?
Well, they never said the name of the village until like the very end of what was going on.
True. And then the backstory.
That is so true. And you know what, guys? I think altogether, Dr. Stone itself is a great anime that all of you definitely need to watch. If you haven't started it, definitely start it. And then when you get to the end, if you want to continue into the manga, guys, it is like you thought it was good now, it gets even better later. The suspense in it is just continuous. It's like I don't know, I'm gonna use this analogy. Like let's say you go to a rave and it's like brown, 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 and it gets to the drop off and it drops, and then there's another build up.
Oh my god!
It's like one of those things, guys. I'm just saying.
It's gonna drop.
It's really good. Like it'll be a quick drop and then it's going.
Okay.
But you know what? Coming from that, guys, we are opening up the chat. We want to hear any questions you guys have, and I mean anything that has to do with anime, mangas, manhwas, webtoons, just anything. Period. Ask away, send them in. And you know what? We actually have one question right here. Oh, here it is. I'm going to bring you up, Dasan. I see you. It says, what is an underrated good anime? In your eyes, what is an underrated good anime? For him, he thinks it's Devil May Cry, the anime. And you know what? I am going to say, I think the same thing. I think that is definitely underrated, but I'm not going to use that one. I think underrated anime. I think one of our counterparts is she's gonna like this one right here. I think one of the biggest underrated anime that a lot of people did not watch and it was because of the big three at the time, and it is Hitman Reborn.
I was gonna say
think
that.
that is the underrated anime that a lot of people don't know about. A lot of people never saw, and it was because there's a shadow over it. There's a huge shadow, and it was One Piece, it was Bleach, and it was Naruto, and you could not. There's no one really saw it, man. And honestly, freaking Hitman Reborn was just so good, and no one saw it. It's literally about mafia members. It's about mafia members, and just the action in it. Like, you thought that the pace when it started in the beginning, like any other anime, it starts off like a little build up for the characters, adds new characters, builds those new characters, and then as soon as they went into action, you're like, oh crap, I forgot this stuff was real. I forgot they're actually throwing real bombs at each other. I forgot they're actually beating the shit out of each other. Oh, that person just got stabbed. And you're just sitting here like, oh my god, and you just start watching it. You start watching. You get addicted to this mafia mentality of like what they're going through and stuff like that, and their powers and their strengths and the characters. Their characters are so good. I think Lambo shouldn't be. I think he's absolutely obsolete. But that's whatever. But I think it's a great anime, great manga. All right, I just want to say, read the manga because the anime ends. The anime actually ends before the manga ends, and literally the manga ends in the best place possible. So that's what I think. I think that's one thing that's underrated. Kiwi, how about you?
I got
Since
two.
I took yours.
I got two.
Go ahead, girl.
Mine's is gonna be underrated is Shaman King. I'm gonna be honest with you. Shaman King was really good. Like the manga in Shaman King was.
You thought it was underrated?
Because in the anime they ruined the anime the first time, and now the new anime come in and stuff. But I'm saying like the manga for Shaman King was really good, and
Okay.
I feel like nobody talks about Shaman King the manga because to me it's like it's really good. Like honestly, why haven't anybody talked about it? It's also shadow between the big three, Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece. Honestly, it was on the same league as on those range.
Wasn't
That's
it before those?
I mean, I did. I mentioned in our previous podcast about Shaman King that you guys
but
need to
I'm
watch
saying
it.
in the anime, but I'm saying it in the manga aspects.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty sad that they didn't use the original that they went non-canon, you know.
Yeah, they went non-canon about it, and that's why I was thinking. And the second one I want to talk about that is underrated as well, that is actually overshadowed in some sense. It's not a shonen series, but it's a really good series. I wish it was is Blue Exorcist. That's one I want to talk about.
Yes, I do think that's underrated, but I only think the manga is underrated. The anime, they messed up the anime. I'm sorry.
I don't.
What they did to the anime is the same thing they did the freaking what is it? Soul Eater. The same thing they did it. They did the same thing. I was so upset with that one, man. But
I mean, it's always like that, man. You have one good season and they mess up the second for whatever God-given reason, man.
I mean, that happens to Tokyo Ghoul.
True. Yeah, that was really disappointing.
The first season was so good, and then the second season.
It's because they stuck to the manga. Well, there's some parts taken out of it, but they did stick to the manga.
No. They did not stick to the manga for
the first season. The first season they did. There was just there's a few things they took out, but the first season was pretty good and close to the actual manga. Everything else after that, they completely changed.
I mean, Tokyo Ghoul really? We waited 2 years, 3 years, and then they come up with Why?
Sorry about that. I don't know. I'm looking for the rest of the freaking seasons that they were supposed to do after Tokyo Ghoul the first season. Because there was nothing. There was absolutely nothing after the first season. Absolutely.
Like the manga was good.
Yep.
It's but I want to add one more. I would have to go D Gray Man.
Oh man, lady, you don't want to give anyone anything.
I know.
Actually, though, you're going at it, man.
She's taking it all. You know what? You're on pause now. You're on pause.
You're on
I see you on
pause.
D Gray Man though. I see you on D Gray Man. D Gray Man was absolutely fire. Absolutely. I wished it would have kept going along with the manga. I just wished it would have. But you know what? Chillycracker. What do you got, man?
I got two as well. The first one is part of the original Big Three, which is Yu Yu Hakusho, that no one seems to remember anymore, and that is very upsetting because that was gold.
Whoa. Someone forgot about Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yeah,
Who forgot about Yu Yu
like
Hakusho?
everybody.
Like you can't forget about Yu. No. I don't think they forgot about Yu Yu Hakusho. I think Yu Yu Hakusho.
All I'm
just
hearing
has
is
its-
Big Three, and I never hear it in there because that was the original. It was Yu Yu
Wait.
Hakusho, Sailor Moon,
No.
and DBZ.
Okay, wait up now. Wait, hold.
No,
No,
those
but
were the
you're
original.
old school, man. It's
That's
like old school.
Yeah, the original Big Three.
That's
I mean,
wait a minute.
they didn't come up with the big three. The big three originally is Naruto, Bleach, and
No,
One
no,
Piece.
pizza. It was Dragon Ball, Yu Yu Hakusho, and then Senseiya. That's the
No,
big
I'm talking about the big three, like that everyone knows of. That one is the OG. That's it's like when you compare Tupac with who's the good rapper now?
Mohali,
I
Oli.
don't
No,
know, all the
wait,
rappers
I got
now
a better-
are
I got a
trash,
better
dude.
one.
All the rappers right now are trash. So I don't know what to tell you.
True. No. Let me give you a better one. Muhammad Ali and Mike
That's
Tyson.
right.
Okay. I see what you
Mo-
mean.
yeah.
They're both great people, but at the same time,
It's
like, you
a
can't put them in
different
the same
era.
category.
It's a different era. I mean, Yu Yu
Yeah.
Hakusho was lit.
It's
Don't
still
get me wrong, but
it
it's
was
not
still
the
gold.
It's not the original big three. It's the
Yeah.
OG of the three.
What was Yu Yu Hakusho came out in what 1997?
mid
No,
90s.
it came out in 1992, I think. It came out in 1992, and I think Yu Yu Hakusho was way before a lot of anime. I think I can't even think of another.
Yeah,
anime that came out
it's
during that
October
time.
10 October 1992.
Mhm.
Let's see. Original.
What was out during that time? I don't think anything.
Uh,
I think Neon Yellow.
DBZ was.
DBZ is
Okay.
89.
DBZ
2
is
years
89.
earlier.
I was gonna say that's 89. But I
Sailor
can't think
Moon
of
was
anything
earlier,
else
I
that was in
think.
it.
Yeah, Sailor Moon's just
Trigon?
as old.
No, Trigon.
Oh no,
wasn't.
No.
also 92.
Outlaw Star?
It's also 92.
No. Oh, I'm trying to think. Case closed. Yeah.
Yeah, Case Close has been going on for years.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I love
Hey,
waking up in the morning to watch Case Closed.
If you think One Piece is big, Case Close is much bigger. Detective Conan.
And wait, I got you better. Hachi no Ippo.
Mm.
Hachi no Ippo.
Don't
Yup.
talk about Hajime no Ippo, man. Oh my
Yup.
god.
That's another one. God, how did we get off in this?
Yeah.
Pizza.
I have my second one.
Oh, you have a second? Oh,
Oh
why
my
do you have
God,
so many?
man.
Go ahead. Send it.
My second one was Dead Man Wonderland.
Oh.
I
Dead Man
loved
Wonderland.
Dead Man
I feel-
Wonderland.
I feel like if you were an anime watcher and that
So-
came out, you watched
Okay,
it.
so let me rephrase this. So it did get a lot of hype in the U.S., but it did not get a lot of hype in Japan, and for that
Because it was
reason,
messed up.
and for that reason though, is because it didn't have a second. Well, it didn't have a second season because it wasn't so hyped in Japan.
And it didn't come to the US until it was dubbed. Like it did not. So like it came to us dubbed, and everyone in Japan was like, What is this trash? Who put this here? Who did
Yeah,
this?
like if you actually read the manga, they actually changed a lot of things. But
They did.
but if they would have kept it going, it would have been perfect and on fire. But just because it didn't get a lot of hype, it didn't actually continue.
I'll take that. How about you, Pizza? We need to go to another question. How about you, Pizza?
Bro, for a second I got scared that he said like Devilman Crybaby.
Oh yeah.
But for me, I also have two. The first one is Dorororo. Dorororo.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, that was really good. It's not really talked about either.
Which
That's
one is that?
emotional.
It's like
Dororo.
about Dororo or Dorororo.
Yeah, it's where he's trying to get his body back.
Yeah, but like his body got stolen by
Yes.
demons.
The cursed dude. The dude that's
Yeah.
cursed?
Yeah, we talked about it last
Okay.
week.
Yep. Yeah, we did.
And of course JoJo, man. It's so talked it off. It's not getting enough attention, man.
I feel like it's getting too much
Imagine
attention.
people are actually skipping part 1 and 2. Imagine people skipping part 1 and 2.
And so to the next question. I just messed with you, Pizza. I just messed with you.
You skip part
But
1
I
and 2.
see you. I see you on the JoJo because you know what? I actually, dude, the fandom for JoJo, I'm not gonna lie, it's huge.
Yeah, there's
Bro,
so many
It is
memes.
absolutely huge.
Bro.
And, like, I never watched it. Like my best friend used to watch it all the time. He used to try to get me to watch it, but I never did. And I regret that now. And so now that I'm watching it, I'm like, "Ow, this is not bad."
Bro,
This is
the thing
watchable.
is, every community has a toxic thing about it. Like the some of the Dragon Ball Z communities, like, yeah, no one is beating Goku. No one is beating Goku.
Yeah,
Because
No,
they can't.
no,
Because
no.
they can't.
JoJo, you have.
I mean, and
JoJo.
like with the My Hero Academia, the toxic thingy, like about the shipping, about Naruto. Every anime has a toxic
you.
thing about it.
I see you. Which
Try
on
to
that,
find one about
Huh?
JoJo.
huh?
Try to find a toxic clue, some toxic something about JoJo.
The artwork.
I can name you one. It's
Oh,
about
Name it.
Dio.
Name. What?
Dio.
Dio.
People in JoJo communities sometimes say that Dio is too gay for what it is, and they don't like that.
What?
Gay? Oh, wait, what? Is he gay?
Who said that?
Is he gay?
I talked to
I'm
one of the
confused.
JoJo communities.
He tried to come on to a woman. The first season I saw, he was coming on to a woman.
What?
No, he said that he's
Oh,
they're
people
shipping.
think his character is.
Yes.
Well, guess
And
what?
just-
This is 2021. They can put that in the trash.
True.
On that, we're gonna
I
move
mean,
to the
I
next
don't
one.
I
all right?
don't see it as a bad way though.
We're gonna
Like,
move to the next one, which I don't. I haven't been that far into it, so I don't know the rest of it. I just know what I've seen with pizza. But
Mhm.
moving on from that, we have a question from Muninn. Have you tried one of Dr. Stone's recipes?
Yes.
I have not yet.
me neither.
I really
I don't trust
wanted
myself.
to, but you don't trust yourself. Oh man, how about you, Chili? Have you?
I don't think I have.
Yeah, I haven't either. I always see them and I want to do them, but I'm sorry, I cannot just grab wheat off the ground and then like mince it up and make ramen. Like I'm not gonna do that.
I want to try making like Coca-Cola because it said it's pretty simple. So
Yeah, that is definitely true. They did say it was extremely simple.
Mhm.
So actually, I see this one right here coming away from that Muninn. I like that one, by the way. I might have to do one. I don't know, stream it
I
to you
did
guys
one.
or something.
I did one.
Which one
The
did you do?
rest- I did the one that they were doing the recipe for the food, like they
Which
were
food?
The ramen?
yeah.
that's a
You
lot of
made
work.
the ramen?
That's a lot of work.
All right, I gotta try that. All right, I gotta try. Man, I just turned into a JoJo fucking little.
No, but the ramen was really tasty. I didn't think that like putting that in their recipe is make the ramen like it tastes way different than a normal Japanese ramen. Trust me, the way he did it was the best. I feel like that's the true ramen.
Oh
Because-
God, the best. All right, guys. Hey, you guys all heard her. Hey, what's gonna happen is later on she's gonna make a huge batch for everyone, and then she's giving it for free. All right, there we go.
No, she's doing it for work.
$5 a ramen.
No. You have to do labor.
Here we
Oh
go.
my God.
$7 a ramen. Okay, got it. Okay, $10 a ramen. All right, here we go. Next question. We have Anime Plus Gamer. What do you guys think of Bleach coming back? All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Bleach. Absolutely. I've been waiting. I've been waiting for so long. I've been waiting since that full what is it called? Fullbringer arc or whatever they freaking teased us with. They teased us. They did this right here. Like, yeah, you want it? No.
No.
You'll have to wait. And I was just like,
It's a thousand year blood war. That's
yeah. And we're just like, no. And we had this pit in our stomachs waiting for it. And then it took so long. And then the manga finished. So everyone started freaking out. They're like, oh my God, the manga's done. We're never going to get it. We're never going to get it now. And then nothing happened. Nothing happened for 2 years. No, actually.
Longer.
It was longer than 2 years. It was longer. Well, no, 2 years after the manga. It's been 2 years. No, how long has it been after the manga? It's been 3 years after the manga? 3? 5? God, I need to stop reading other mangas. 2 years after the manga. That's so long. I never thought it would come. And then as soon as they dropped it, I was like, oh, we're starting to back up again? I started watching AMVs of Bleach over and over again for like a week straight, preparing myself for it. I'm gonna watch the whole season all over again. I'm gonna watch all of Bleach all over again, all the way catching up into where it releases. All of it.
Well, you might as well restart One Piece too.
I already restarted One Piece. I've restarted it 3
Chili,
times.
you need to watch One Piece.
I have restarted. Oh, now you got yourself in.
I started it.
Hey, I'm gonna restart Bleach. Now you gotta restart. You gotta start One Piece.
I have started One Piece. I watched it. I burned bright, and then I died out.
Oh, how do you die out from One Piece?
Because I watched a lot of it in 1 month.
That's an excuse for everyone.
Yeah.
I literally did an entire month of One Piece back to back, nonstop.
Yeah, so did I.
And I made it all the way to freaking Kiwi. What was it? I made it to like 690, right?
Yes,
No,
you made it to the
like
arc
700.
of
made it
it was
to-
Fishman Island. You actually
Fishman Island. I made it past Fishman Island. Yep. I made it past Fishman Island, and I was just like, oh,
you were
man, I have
about to go
work.
to Dressrosa. I remember.
And
that.
I had 10 days left, and I had to go to work. So I had to work after that.
So I think I made it all the way till they got to that haunted island, and then I stopped. Oh no!
You stopped at Thriller arc? How? How do you stop there? All right.
I had to go back to work.
I'm sorry. This is probably the last time you will see Chili.
Oh wow!
I'm joking. We love him. But you need to finish it. You know what? On that, hey, Pizza, you've been in quiet. You've been over there biting your tongue, man.
I want to say about Bleach.
You've been sitting in the corner waiting. Pizza, what is your thought on it, man? What is your thought?
Bro, I can't wait. I can't wait till fucking Kenpachi shows himself, man.
Oh,
Yup,
no.
when he gets beaten by freaking Yami. I know what you mean.
Wait, what?
What?
Bro,
Wait.
get that out of
No,
here.
wait.
He's back at it again.
Wait.
Man.
Are we
If you guys
gonna
don't know what we're
discuss
talking
about-
about, we have a video about Kenpachi versus Yami.
Which
all right?
Kenpachi?
So later on, hey, if I was you guys, I would go
just
see
to
that
make sure.
video.
Just to make sure, the Yami from Black Clover versus Kenpachi.
Yep.
Make sure to watch that.
Which Kenpachi?
Black
All
Clover,
the
that's what I
Kenpachis.
meant.
I don't care. All of the Kenpachis. I don't care.
Bro, they really think...
Yami claps him instantly.
Nice.
But back to Bleach. You know what? Who's beside Kenpachi? Who is?
Urahara.
That's what I thought.
Urahara.
Wait.
Ura motherfucker. Let's
Wait.
go.
What was
Dude,
it?
he is a freaking G, dude. Like the entire time. I hate that he kind of like, he's like, yeah, it's whatever, man. No problem.
Mhm.
And then he wrecks stuff every time he shows up. Even when Aizen was there, wrecking. He was wrecking the whole time. Like, I don't understand. He got wrecked, but he was wrecking.
He caught him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, that.
Urahara is the big
I'm trying not
brain.
to. I try to don't spoil it. Though some people haven't
Stop.
seen it yet. So.
Stop.
I mean,
But
you
I
could-
see
you
you.
could-
I see you. I see what you mean, man. I see what you mean. That's man.
so
that
much
is-
spoiler that's going on. If I
Yeah, that
continue,
is such a
man.
great anime.
It's
You
no
know
bueno.
what?
I
We need to
mean,
move
you never
on.
Can't
know.
wait for it.
You never know. Later on, we might do a Bleach podcast. Never know.
Yeah, this is true. Later on, we might do a Bleach podcast. So, hey, and you know what? In that sense, if you guys would like us doing a Bleach podcast, episode by episode as it comes out, let us know down in the comments and just guys, we're trying to do as much content as possible. You guys request it, we'll take into consideration, and we'll start putting it on. Honestly, I know Muninn wants us to do a Bleach podcast. I'm dude, you have no idea. Every morning she wakes up like morning Bleach. Oh
Yeah.
man.
But
Go ahead,
with Bleach, I can't. I'm actually like I'm rereading Bleach. So I told Moonin that hey, I'm going to hit where the 1,000 Year Black War, and then I'll stop it so I can watch it in the anime because I want to see that in anime. That's what I told her. But I am currently reading Bleach, and it gets really good. Honestly, I'm madly obsessed with it right now, and I, I I I might watch anime, but I'm reading it right now, so
So
it's really good.
if you're reading it, do they have those filler arcs in the manga as
No,
well?
no,
No,
Okay, okay,
no.
thank God. I was about to say that would
No.
take a while to read.
Dude, I hate the filler arcs in it. I absolutely hate it with a passion. The only one that's actually good is the one that Muninn talked about last time, and that is the one with the Zanpakutos toes,
Yes,
like becoming real like
yes.
people. Like that was the best filler arc I've ever seen of all filler arcs. That was really good.
Do you want to
Really
know
good.
a Japanese thing that Ichigo means strawberry? By the way,
Yes.
in
Yeah, it
Japanese.
is.
Just think. So I'm kind of a little shocked that Ichigo does not like strawberries.
Oh, wow.
You
He
know
probably
what?
got-
Actually, I wanna bring this up. While I'm looking for other questions and stuff like that, I have a question for everyone on the cast. All right,
Okay.
and everybody that's in the comments and everyone that's in the live chat. So be ready for this one, okay, guys? I want to know about the anime that you wish stayed as a manga and did not become an anime. I want to know the one that they freaking made into an anime, and then you're just like, oh, it definitely should have stayed a manga. I want to know that one. All right. So I want you guys to post that in the chat. I want you guys to think about that. Everyone right here on the cast, I want you guys to think about it. Take your time thinking about it. Like, let's say like you knew it was a manga and then it got adapted into an anime. You're like, no, they didn't. And I want to come out and say mine first, so you guys have time thinking about yours. All right. And the one that I want to talk about is Fuka. All right. And I want to talk about that one. All right. Because you know what? It's a slice of life. All right, guys. It's a slice of life, but it's about a bunch of kids who put together a band. And they literally put this band together because of this one girl. And the way, like, she's just full of inspiration. She's nice. She's happy and stuff like that. And there's so many like slice of life things in it, and there's so much drama in it, and it brings music in the anime to like kind of like a different level and stuff. And it's just one of those things that has you attached. It has you attached, and then they throw in twists. They throw in twists, and they throw in twists, and then they just ended it. And I was like, what? I was like, no, what? And like I read the manga. The manga was way past that first season that they did, and then it just ended it there. What is a manga you guys have read, and then they adapted it into an anime, and it just ended after one season? Not even literally 12 episodes. What do you guys think? What is yours?
I mean,
God.
I got
Kiwi first. Let's go with Kiwi first.
God of like it's a manga, but it's a God of high school, isn't it? I think it wasn't it.
God of High School.
God of High School?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I thought you were saying Tower. I was going to say Tower of God or God of High School. Like I thought you were
Yeah.
both
Yeah,
together.
was
no,
confused. I
so God of High School. I mean,
Okay, God of High School. God of High School.
yeah,
I see it. Go ahead.
so-
Tell us.
like the manga was really good. Like the manga is so like I was like so excited and I was so hyped up about it. I love the story. And when it gets to anime, I'm like, what is this? Why did you not do? There's actual colors, their action thing. Why didn't you just put it exactly the same thing as it. It doesn't even feel like I'm. It feels like I'm watching two different series that is the same title, but it's not the same, and it's I don't even understand. Like the mangaka, like I mean not mangaka, but the manga already stated what the color is, what the everything about it, and then you literally like see it like okay, it just
Um,
runs, and I don't
I
want
mean,
I
it's
understand that one
just
actually. I understand what she's saying because you know what?
that's why
I'm
I'm
still
scared
reading it.
first. I'm
I am
scared
still reading
first.
it. And when they
Mm-hmm.
started that first season, Kiwi, like what you're talking about right now,
Yeah,
they did change colors in it.
that's what
They
I mean,
changed
and
colors, like people's like certain people's hair, the clothes and stuff like that. And then on
yeah.
top of that, they the ending of
Even
the
that's why I'm
season
scared of what's gonna happen to soul leveling. That's why
get
I'm scared.
that's
I
what
mean,
Yeah,
it's building up to.
I don't think they will
yeah,
mess up solo leveling as bad as they did with God of High School.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
mean, I don't really know. I haven't read the manga. I mean, the manga with or the webtoon of the God of High School.
Mhm.
But
It's good. It's
I
good.
have the same thing. What happened to Noblesse?
Oh.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh.
I don't know. No, I mean, come on, man. A lot of things were out of proportion in that one. Not.
Yeah. I like the way it is now, though.
I mean, I might be biased because I
Uh-huh.
started with it, but
Yeah, that's true.
they definitely changed a lot of unnecessary
Yeah,
things
that is
in
true.
the animation.
They made it more. They had the action, but they also made it more homey. Because like
I mean,
the whole
you had a
like
random basketball episode. Like what?
yeah. And then every at the end of every episode, it takes it from serious, some funny 5 second thing.
Yeah, I mean,
And
it's
I honestly was okay with that. I thought it was pretty cool. It kind of brought the show down to earth and stuff
why?
like that. But at the
But
same
why?
time, he's like,
But
no, I want
why?
action, more
No, I
action,
mean,
blood.
I mean, if you, it's like, I mean, if you copy something, copy it right.
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
sure.
you have all the answers in front of you,
Mhm.
and you still take a different route.
I see what you
Yeah,
mean. I
that's
see what
what
you
I
mean.
mean. Like the adaptation for God High School.
Got a
That's
high
why I
school.
said,
Got a high school. Got a high school.
why did
Yeah.
you ruin God of High School
Yeah,
for
I
me?
see you. I
Like,
see. A lot of people were talking about that for Crunchyroll. They were upset at Crunchyroll because when they put it out, they should have followed up along with the actual webtoon or manhwa or whatever. But I see you, Chili. What's yours, man? What's
Uh,
yours?
I'm just gonna say the same thing like I said earlier. It is going to be Dead Man Wonderland. They
Yeah,
changed. They
the
changed
Dead Man
so
Wonderland
much.
manga.
They
Yeah,
really did change a lot from it.
there's so much more brutality, so much more blood, and they
Yes.
showed organs in it. And they
Yeah,
didn't
and
really show that in Dead Man Wonderland, did they?
no, they never did. The only thing that they showed for organ wise was like in jars, but that's about it.
Yeah.
And they also like took out some characters and like their powers and stuff, which was
Oh yeah.
because if they did make a second season, there's some characters that needed to be part of it, but they never showed them in the first season.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You know what? Very quick, anime plus gamer, gangsta. I like the anime and I like the manga. Like honestly, I don't know if you guys know about that anime or manga, but
I know
gangsta was
that.
freaking. That was a badass anime. Like no joke. Like like I said, I don't know if you guys seen it. It's very mature anime. But at the same time, like it's so much action, and you got freaking so many people trying to kill each other. It's crazy, man. It is a badass one.
Mhm.
But while I'm looking through here, you guys have anything else to say about those? Like you have any other?
I
anything?
have a
I mean,
question.
I wasn't like my thingy wasn't on top of it, like my
Uh-huh.
answer. The
Go
one
ahead.
I actually thought of was Berserk.
Mm.
Yes. Okay. Now we got to talk about this. This CG shit has to stop. It has to stop. Like I don't know, all you producers out there, like up in freaking Japan, like when you have the decision to go like CG animation, all right? If you look this way, just stop. Just cease like have someone standing there to slap you to make you realize that is not the right choice because CG is absolutely killing anime. I just want you to know that.
I don't know. I mean, I thought Ajin was pretty good.
I can fuck with
Read it. Read Ajin.
CGI.
Read Ajin, and you're like, oh.
That's what that's what I don't want to be disappointed about.
Yeah, I'm telling you because you know what, like what you're just talking about for freaking Berserk, man. Like that, it killed it. It killed it so badly. And the manga and the old anime and the manga are so freaking raw.
Bro, the amount of detail my man like put in a single page is insane, and then it gets slaughtered by the CGI. And for what?
Yes. And the guy who actually is the creator of Berserk, if you guys have not know that he already passed out. I mean, he already passed away. But as like I said, if you guys want to rest in peace, give F to the chat, please, because he's legendary when it comes to that. And like I try to watch Berserk in anime. It was what the heck. And honestly, I want to talk about one thing that I want to add to Hunter x Hunter. I had a problem with that.
Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah.
Hunter x Hunter.
I call it Hunter x Hunter, but
no, it's Hunter x Hunter. It's Hunter x Hunter. Don't worry.
It's Hunter x Hunter.
It's definitely
Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah. I have a problem with that thing, but they revamped it so many times.
Like
I just wanted to stay in the manga because the manga was pretty good.
When they did the original anime on top of the 3 movies,
yes,
like that was good.
There's so much detail.
Bit of CG. They did a little bit of CG, little bit, but
they revamped it. Like the 2014. I didn't like that one.
The only CG
2011.
Pizza, what else did you have for that? What else did you have?
I mean, I don't know why people like. I don't know. I don't understand why they came up with like an early 1999 version and then a 2011 version, and not finishing the 1999.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was weird. I like the 1999 version. I like the little detail of Hisoka changing his hair color.
Oh, you're talking about Hunter x Hunter?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
there's so much more detail in the original.
Yeah.
So wasn't the reason because it got actually cut?
They ended it before Greed Island. I just remember.
Yeah, it actually got cut. It actually got cut, and then they came back with it, and I can't remember the reason. There's a reason for it. But then when they did the reboot for it, they thought they'd bring it all back, and like they're not lying. Like, oh, dude, the Ant King fight. Oh, dude.
But the reason, like, I like the 90s is because it reminds me of the age where it was like it fits the premise, and it's like Yu Yu Hakusho, like just like Chili is. So that animation kind of like fits in for that, and I kind of like it. The revamp for it was like.
They also took out like another part for like the Hunter exam. They took out an entire like part with the whole ship.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey guys, you know what? We're gonna take one more question and then we're absolutely done. And actually, we're going with Anime Plus Gamer again. Hey man, you're coming out with them. Are you guys watching 86?
Yes.
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 Nope.
Yes, I am. Pizza, you need to go culture yourself.
Hey, come on, man! It took you 10 years to start JoJo, man. Talking about culture,
Dude. So I want to talk about this. Hey guys, if you have not watched 86, now is the time to watch it because it has one more episode and it's done. And so you can binge this entire thing, and then you have that final episode to wait for. It's really good. And you know what? Like I said before about this whole mecha thing, like you can't tell this is a mecha.
This isn't a mecha. That's because it's not a mecha.
Like it kind of is America,
It's
but
not.
It
at
is
the same
kind of.
time,
It kind of is.
the plot, the story, the characters, and then on top of that, the understanding of the main character trying to kind of like put herself in their position, but she's not really able to because she doesn't know what's going on really. She kind of has she's kind of like serendipity, like she doesn't really understand, and she's kind of like oh, okay, no, it's probably like this, but it's definitely not like that. So it's just one of those things that they'll introduce a certain subject to you. You'll start watching it and you'll love the characters.
I'll think about it.
And honestly, they start killing people off. I'm just gonna say it. They start killing people off. They make you fall in love with these people, and then they kill them off.
Yeah, when you
One
watch
by
it though,
one.
pay attention to the end scene,
Mhm.
like the end scenes, because every time someone dies, it actually gets added to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And so just look at it, watch it, see it. What else do you guys have to say about 86 before we end this?
I actually cried in 86. I was like, it was I was like I told like I'm a big fan of science and mechas and stuff. So I loved the moment 86 came out. I'm like, okay, as much as I love my Eden Zero, I'm gonna watch 86. And then I'm like here crying my eyes out. I'm like, why you do this to me? And then I have to wait for another episode, and I'm like, why? And so that's why I'm gonna rewatch everything again.
I had that same feeling with Tokyo Revenger.
I haven't watched that yet.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh god, Tokyo Revenger is so freaking good right now.
it is good.
Oh my
It is
god,
good.
guys, man, we need to stop. We're gonna make this turn into like a 2-hour and 30-minute freaking podcast.
But
hey,
guys,
you know
if
what?
we couldn't get to your question, please
Right, yeah.
put that in the comments.
Exactly. Hey guys, if we didn't get to your question, I apologize. You guys are killing the chat. All right. What I
True.
want you guys to do, those questions that we didn't answer, I want you guys to put that in the comment section. All right. Put it in the comment section, and I will go in there and answer. And hey, if it's deemed to be really, really good question, I'm gonna bring it back on the podcast, and I'm gonna start off with it. All right. I'm gonna give you a shout out. We're gonna start off with those questions, and then we'll start the podcast. We'll start the Q&As again. So let us know. Put those questions in there. Let us know what you're thinking. Okay. Hey guys, at this time, is there anything the hosts want to say before we end this?
Yeah,
Plus
I got
Ultra.
one.
Yeah, go ahead, and then we'll also get Chile, and then we'll head it out.
Yeah.
For the people that haven't joined
Oh my
our
god.
Discord,
I knew it.
join it. I'm pretty sure someone will drop the link. Drop
That's
the
true.
link of our Discord. If you haven't watched JoJo and you want to watch it with someone else or with someone, I'll gladly rewatch it with you together. It doesn't matter if it's 2 a.m. or 2 p.m. I'll be there. We can watch it together. We can enjoy it together. Join me and become my special role, my special certified Joe bro. Come with me and let's enjoy. Only I can give it. Only I can give. That's my role.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. He actually got me to watch JoJo, and
No.
I've sworn against JoJo after I saw all of the memes. After I've got the multiple spams of freaking what's his name with the cherry on his tongue. It's going.
Kakyoin.
Like, but you know what? I actually started watching it too, and you know what? He makes watching it pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. He
See?
does. But Chili, you had something to say too?
Yeah, Plus Ultra.
I knew he was gonna do it.
I also want to say, if you guys haven't watched Eden Zero yet, since Pizza is putting out his JoJo, why not put Eden Zero out? August 26th. Just letting you know that I'm gonna do a anime watch through with people in the server, so we can talk about it. Just saying.
In a sense, like what she's saying, we're actually planning on making an Eden Zero day itself. All right. So just so you guys know, we're gonna do a specific Eden Zero once the Netflix actually lets it all out at the same time, we're going to be doing from episode 1 and all the way down. And it's going to be a podcast talking about just like what we do for Black Clover, just like what we do for One Piece. It's going to be one for specifically Eden Zero, which in that sense, guys, hey, if you guys have any specific animes you want us to talk about, what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to put that in the comment section as well, okay? Tell us what you want us to talk about, all right? And we will bring those subjects up. Which, moving along from this, hey, it's been a long podcast. Hey, look, be sure to watch the live podcast again. If you guys like this content, please let us know. And think about this, the anime comments like we talked about before, and put them below, okay? We go live 3 p.m. CST, 2100 CET. Mondays is Black Clover review. Wednesdays is anime conversations. And Fridays is One Piece review. And soon we'll have Eden Zero on Tuesdays, okay?
And,
just so you know.
And Demon Slayer, too.
And Demon Slayer later on, too. So look forward to that, guys. When the new Demon Slayer season comes out, we are definitely going to be talking about that. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and comment below. Hey, follow our Instagram, Twitter. It has additional content and polls, all right, guys? One big thank you from all of us from Otaku International. Bye.